All right, sir.
Yes.
I'm now official. Yeah, so we're on the street here, obviously in front of. Let me just pan around here a little bit. There's courthouse, registry of deeds, the usual suspects in the thousand plus. And you are
David Pimento.
David. You have an interesting perspective on this, and you're from Fall River.
Right. Born and raised in New Bedford, bought a house in Fall River last year.
What's the deal with the accent in Fall River?
Hey, it's where we're from. We all have accents.
So, on a much more serious note, you had some issues with what is the perceived corruption here. What are your thoughts? How are you dealing with it?
Yeah, well, my question is, I understand that court officers and state police have many jobs to do, but one of those jobs is to make sure that our court officials that we put in place are doing their jobs correctly. And as soon as there's any type of corruption, they're supposed to stop it and lock it down immediately. Now, if we're all out here and we understand that there's corruption in that building and there's 100 or so police officers, court officers, and state policemen out here, and they don't see it, it's showing us a lot, right? It's
So, are they not seeing it, or are they just not enforcing it, or are they just covering their asses? What?
Well, it's all of the above. They're seeing it. They're covering their asses because this case right here should change the justice system first in our state and then across our whole country. The Boys and Girls Club of law enforcement has to come to an end. It's all right to have secret organizations, but if you're a law enforcement official and you have anything to do with a secret organization, you don't have an oath to the Constitution. You have an oath to that organization. And we understand the boys club that we have out here in front of us. So it's time for us to really dismantle it. How do we dismantle it? That's an army, right? That's an army that, look, a cop killed another cop as far as I'm concerned, and they've covered it up, right? At another cop's house. State police didn't go into the house to investigate. I mean, did it stop there? It's none of these guys are that way. I can't believe that. I have friends who are state police, and I feel for them. I know the uniform that they wear. I believe the troopers that they represent, and the law enforcement community that I have back home where I'm from. Respect a big chunk of them, but I only respect them because I know them and I was raised with them. These guys that wear these uniforms expect respect without the right kind of work. They have to speak to us and treat us a certain way. 3 days ago, I was simply walking down the sidewalk. Those barricades out in front of that courthouse today because of me, because I was simply the first one to start standing at those stairs and take pictures, right? And then more and more people showed up. And then 2 days ago, when I was trying to walk through to get to my car, I wasn't trying to go get pictures or anything. I was just trying to walk through because I'm a citizen and I can walk in public. And
You would think.
right? And a trooper aggressively stopped me, didn't put his hands on me, but just the way he spoke to me was threatening enough for me to get his name and his badge number, and I'm going to file a complaint. So they understand that they don't have that power over us. They have little power over us even when we break the law. Their job is to handcuff us and bring us in. And if those of us who are smart will not open our mouths to them, those of us who understand that anything that we say can and will be used how? Against you. Anything you say can and will be used against you. So you should shut your mouth as soon as you have any interaction with a police officer if there's no lawyer there. If you've broken the law, shut your mouth because they're going to set you up. If you haven't broken the law, shut your mouth because they're going to set you up. It's a dirty organization. We all know it and we all understand it. That judge should be. I feel very differently. We've put a lot of people to death, right? In our country. A lot of people have been wrongfully put to death, right? By these people that sit in these buildings. Now we know there's corruption here. We know that there's a police officer that killed another police officer and has his whole family and friends all involved with it. I'm the type of person who would love to see a public execution for all of them. Judge anyone who's dirty. That'll teach us all to walk a little bit different. I believe in that. I don't believe in killing people who are innocent. But when you see that there's dirtiness like this, I don't care what kind of badge you have, what stripes you have. You need to be eliminated. Done. Simple.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.